Details about yesterday's breaking news, a deadly shootout in Solon involving police officers who stopped a car just before 10 o'clock last night when the driver started shooting at police. The dead suspect was due in an Ohio courtroom next week on charges, several of them. News Channel 5's Kristen Volk is live on 5 in Solon. And Kristen, one of the officers was in fact saved by that bulletproof vest.
That's right, Tracy, and that officer was released from Metro Health Medical Center this afternoon after undergoing surgery. Meanwhile, people here are trying to make sense of a deadly incident happening in such a quiet suburban community.
Yeah, you don't see anything like that over in this area. Very, very quiet.
What happened here last night surprised Solon residents.
To be this close to something like that is very unusual.
Police say two officers and this man, 22-year-old Kevin Bailey, exchanged gunfire. Bailey, who's from the Toledo area, is dead. Denise Duvall lives in this quiet neighborhood just down the street from where the shooting took place last night.
We did hear just very little noises, just like movement around with the cars.
Police say Bailey fired multiple shots at the officers before they even got out of their cars. They attempted to stop the man for a traffic violation. Bailey and an officer fired through a cruiser's windshield.
Just a bit surprising, especially since there are a few children over here. It makes me a little nervous.
One of the officers was shot in the chest and left arm. That officer was wearing a bulletproof vest.
Sad, very sad tragedy.
The investigation is now turned over to the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Duvall questions whether the incident was tied to yesterday's holiday.
Do you think it had anything to do with St. Patty's Day, stopping, occasional drivers? I don't know.
Bailey was due in court in Toledo next week for multiple charges, including drug abuse, driving with a suspended license, reckless driving, and a hit and run. He was also arrested for having a loaded gun in a car late last year.
It's a nice, quiet, calm, beautiful city. Yeah. Don't hear anything like shootouts or anything, especially in this area. It's surprising.
Those two officers have been placed on administrative leave while the incident is under review. Now, coming up at 6, you'll hear from the police chief in Middlefield, where a similar incident happened there just about a week ago. He talks about how traffic stops are becoming more deadly and dangerous for police officers these days. Live in Solon, I'm Kristen Volk, News Channel 5.
Okay, Kristen, thanks very much for your live report tonight.